So, Chris, are you ready for your Fast and Curious?
I am.
Straight in with, what's the biggest bullshit in leadership?
The biggest bullshit in leadership is to do with culture. And nobody understands culture. Not nobody. Most people don't understand culture. And if I had to sum that up in one word, I'd say values.
What's your guilty pleasure song you are mortified to admit you love until now?
It's probably that song by Nickelback.
Oh, how does it go?
Are you going to make me sing
Come
it?
on, what is it?
It goes, this is how you remind me where I really belong. I mean, I'm a different story.
I know, it's a very good song. I quite like it, actually.
But it is a guilty pleasure song, let's be honest with you.
What's one leadership lesson you wish you'd learned earlier?
I would say that leadership is about enabling the people around you to achieve things they wouldn't achieve if you weren't there.
How do you disconnect from work?
I don't really. I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at that. I tell you what, I'm really not very good at just doing nothing.
Okay.
By do nothing, I mean, let's just watch the TV or something. I do, but I'm not very good at it. If I really want to disconnect, I play tennis. I'm fortunate in that I've played tennis since I was very little, so I'm quite good at tennis, and so I'm good enough at it for it to be an all-consuming experience. The thing with tennis is if you're bad at it, you can't get out of breath at it because you just the ball. But if you're good enough at it that you can hit the ball back often enough to get out of breath, it's such a difficult and all-consuming sport that there's no space in my brain for anything else while I'm playing tennis.
If your guitar playing could match a music legend, who would you pick?
Do you mean if I was as good as somebody?
Who would you like to be as good at?
Jimmy Page.
What's one thing leaders should stop doing immediately?
Worrying about being liked.
Ooh, I'm so with you on that one. All about the respect. What's the first thing you do to kickstart your day?
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea? Nice. Do you have sugar?
Immediately, no.
Oh, nice.
No.
Are we going builders or are we going herbal? You can't believe I even asked you that. And you're like,
I'm not even qualifying that with an answer. You're going to have to edit that out. I'm so offended. You've asked me if I start the day with a herbal tea. I know we haven't known each other for very long, Joe.
I have herbal tea. That's why
I know you do. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me that. But you also know that I don't.
Hang on. Lost my train of thought now. What's one book, besides your own, of course, every leader should read?
The guilty secret is I don't read a lot of business books. No.
Okay.
I don't read a lot of business. I read a lot, but I don't read a lot of business books. I met somebody recently who said, yes, I don't read a lot of fiction. I only like to read books that teach me something. And I think you learn a lot from fiction. Yeah. So my answer is people should just read.
It might have been me who said that to you, because I used to do...
I don't think it was. I do know who it was. But
50 Shades of Grey and all of that stuff. I used to... I saw my nan reading
with
that. It was quite shocking me herbal tea. I have got myself a bit addicted to the old personal development books.
I don't read. Do you know why? I think that I probably shouldn't say this in public, but I think it's because I'm so arrogant.
I don't need that.
I don't need to read any of this.
As a global CEO, don't you know? How do you stay grounded amidst success?
Sorry, I got the giggles about you pronouncing that word. Well, given my previous answer about my lack of groundedness, I don't see myself as either a particularly grounded or a particularly ungrounded person. But the issue I have is not staying grounded. The issue I have is acknowledging what I achieve.
So celebrating.
Yeah, I don't celebrate. I just feel like, oh God.
So I need to come and have a big party with you.
I basically feel like a failure the whole time.
Oh no.
Well, I'm exaggerating.
Well, we're going to proper celebrate on the 26th of June.
But my point is, I'm far better at seeing what more I would like to achieve than I am at sitting
in what you've done now.
This is what I've done. So I don't have a challenge. If that's being grounded, I could do with being a bit less grounded, perhaps sometimes in that regard.
Celebrate more, taking that point. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be?
Oh, now, okay, that anybody's likely to have heard of. I'm going to say Nelson.
Why are you choosing Nelson?
I think he was an absolutely extraordinary man. He achieved something that arguably, virtually nobody has achieved since. He was enormously, almost kind of crazily physically brave, incredibly charismatic, had a spectacularly messed up and complicated private life, had a huge ego, and I think it'd just be utterly fascinating.
Great conversation, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it would just be extreme. Well, I can't even envisage what it would be like.
Where would you start?
Yeah.
What was your dream job at the age of 10?
Fighter pilot.
Ooh, that's very cool. Had you seen Top Gun?
I had, but I'm not going to give too much away, but I suspect it hadn't come out.
Oops,
In fact, it
sorry,
hadn't.
we edited that bit out.
I didn't know. I didn't need to see Top Gun. Yeah, fighter pilot.
What's your number one leadership tip?
Get shit done.
What scares you?
Failure.
Socks and sandals, bold fashion move or unforgivable crime?
Unforgivable.
I've seen lots of people doing it now, especially teenagers. I think it's like a whole new thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make it right though, does it?
No, it doesn't. I'm very confused by it. If you could work from any country for a year, where would it be?
Either Australia or New Zealand.
I'm with you on that. You can only choose one career, famous author or famous tennis player.
Oh, that's actually a really
hard, isn't it?
hard question.
I told you it's me.
I think probably a famous author.
God, that pained you. That was hard,
Yeah,
wasn't
that
it?
is quite hard.
Yeah. And we think we're going to do it with this book?
I don't think I would like to think that's going to make me hugely famous.
Let's go for it.
Yeah,
It's a great cover.
Yeah.
It's going
I've
to
already
stand
talked
out.
about how I'm not good at projecting into the future.
We'll help you on that one.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was great. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chris.
Thanks.